Oh, this thing's gonna die today.
What's going on, YouTube? You know, sometimes life throws you a curveball or two. And unfortunately for me, I don't like or play baseball. Listen, just because I'm from New England doesn't mean I always drink Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee and watch the Red Sox, all right? Friggin' stereotype. Anyways, back to curveballs. So this weekend I was supposed to film that FA car. What is it? FA SG 601 Pro? Something like that. I can only assume that FA stands for fucked on arrival. Anyways, so that was a total flop. If you watched my previous video, the servo was just out of whack. I don't know. The car just didn't seem right, so I decided to not even film it. Which leads me to what you see in front of you. So I decided to try something different. This is my Arrma Typhon $150 Facebook find. Hold on a second, I found a loose screw here. There we go, it's just a little stripped out. So, one day, out of boredom, just like everybody else, I was browsing Facebook Marketplace and I came across this $250 Typhon. So it turns out that the Typhon was owned by someone I knew. So I contacted them, I was like, listen, hey, is this thing still available? He was like, oh, I don't know, it's kind of beat up. We blew the tires on it. We were just beating the shit out of it. So I was like, all right, well, let me take a look at it. So I took a look at it. It had 6S wheels and tires. Those things were blown to smithereens. The car's in pretty rough shape. And I had my MJX 10208 for sale. And I was like, hey, you want to trade? I'm selling this for like $150. How about we do even trade? And that's it. So, that was agreed upon that we will do the trade, and I ended up with this Typhon. Now, don't get it twisted. This thing, even though it looks like a piece of junk, it's pretty loaded. It's been semi-maintained, pretty recent build. I have been ragging on the thing a lot, so it's in a lot rougher shape than it was when I got it.
All right, standing backflip. Yes! Oh, this thing's gonna die today.
No.
4S, baby! Yeah! Oh! We're good. Okay, air dry.
Four fucking tires.
So we have a 223S ESC. This thing has been taking abusement. I wasn't a fan of these 223S ESCs at the beginning when they first came out, but man, ever since I've been messing around with this car, I don't know how this thing does it, but it just takes 4S abusement, 3S abusement all day long, no hiccups. Pretty cool system, and you don't have to really worry about a receiver. You just throw this thing on, plug it into the motor, turn on the transmitter, and boom, you have 3S, 4S power and a gyro all built in. So I'm starting to like these things. So this thing also has a S662 servo, all metal servo, as you can hear. Pretty good RTR servo in my opinion. Metal pivot balls throughout. This thing also has a metal spur gear on the slipper clutch. No center drive yet. You can see it has been well driven. We have Creighton bumpers, Creighton 4S wing, brand new shocks, or they were brand new a couple days ago when I first got it. Now, if you follow the channel, you did see the post where I basically split this buggy in half a couple days ago. I was driving like 60, 65 miles an hour estimate, and I hit this like hard, like little dirt jump that's like really packed down at that speed, and this thing did not like that. The chassis split down the middle, which is funny because I ended up fixing it, and then I drove it yesterday on 4S, and as you can see, yeah, the chassis, this one that I replaced, which was an old chassis, this was not a new chassis, it's already breaking and failing. So I think it's time to put a 33S chassis in. Those are a lot stronger and would definitely benefit the buggy. So with that being said, just today I want to try and see what this thing does get top speed wise, and maybe later on we'll do some bashing. This thing does have a 19 tooth pinion, and I think I ran a 19 in my Vortex and I got 62 out of it. That is a short wheelbase, so I was having a hard time keeping the front end down, so I couldn't really get on it as hard as I wanted to. This thing has a long wheelbase chassis, pretty much the same setup. The ESC is different, but I don't think that should make too much of a difference. I want to see if I can get at least 65 out of it, and then we can try out 4S. You can see I'm struggling here with the pins. There we go. But yeah, so let's take this thing on the speed run and see how fast it can go. All right, we got 12 satellites. Let's get the party started. Transmitter on. Buggy's on. We are at 100%. All right. Make sure it's tracking straight. It's not tracking straight. Gotta adjust it just a little bit. Make sure this is on. Track, start. Tracking. Send it down. Plenty of space here. Should be able to hit something other than the curb. All right, that car's turning. Let's get it back out. We'll fly it by. Woo, we're getting squirrely. Tires are ballooning. All right, let's bring it back. Woo! All right, stop, read. 60 miles an hour. All right, yeah, that's about what I estimated the car would do. Let's do another run and see if we can get a little bit more. I was hoping for 62. All right, track start. Wow, the wheel just fell off. And it's rolling away. What the hell? How'd that happen? Holy crap. Yeah. Did I mention this is a Facebook Marketplace find? Wow. All right. Yeah. Well, so much for that. Damn. All right, let's see if I can fix this thing right quick. We did 60, but that was embarrassing. Freaking car fell apart right on camera. All right, let's get this thing out of there. As you can see, the screw that holds the spline onto the axle totally backed out. Never had that happen to me before yet. Bearing's still good. Let's slide this thing back in. I should probably check them all, but I'm not going to, because That would take a long time. Luckily the screw stays in place. Just thread it in, make sure it's threaded in right before I send it. All right. There we go. We should be back in business now. Yeah. Make sure these are all tight now. Yeah, that's tight. Pull on these things, make sure they don't have slack. All right, it's ready for another run. I'm gonna try out my China Hobbyline battery to see if I can get any more out of the car with this one. All right, let's try that again. All right, it is pinned. All right. Holding together now, baby. Woo! Stop, read. 61. So we gained a mile with the battery. Probably made no difference, but yeah, 61. I was hoping for like 62, maybe 65, but that's not happening. Let's try 4S. All right, with 4S, I'm gonna use a heavier battery to try to keep this thing down because I know the front end's gonna wanna lift. I need some extra weight. Put the battery as far forward as possible. These friggin' 3S straps barely hold this thing on. So try not to crash and destroy this battery. Need to get some 4S straps. There we go. To be honest with you, I don't think these tires will be able to handle 4S. Oh, like I said, this thing just wants to lift on 4S. Gotta gain a lot of speed first before I can hit it. All right, I'm gonna come in hot. Oh, damn it. So the wind's blowing towards me. I should be coming down this way. Oh my God. Oh, where is it going? I think it fell into a ditch. I'll be funny if it fell down to this little lake or pond, whatever's over here. You good? Yeah, you're good. Armor tough, baby. A lot of people going into that park over there. All right. That's enough. Come on, give me 65. Stop, read. Oh, 63. Man, wish I can get some kind of top end off this thing, but it just won't let me. Let's try again. All right, I am pinned. Oh. All right, that was a pin pass. Let's try that again. Might be on a roll. Uh-oh. The thing died. Damn it. Oh, there we go. I think I was just too far. Yeah, keep in mind that I'm running Proline trenchers non-belted, so that does not help at all. All right. Oh,
Wait a second, I think we blew out a diff because only the front wheels are ballooning. Yep. Looks like we blew out a diff or something. Or one of the axles. How's the axles? Yeah. Yeah, alright. Well, shit. That concludes that. Maybe we can do a Honda burnout. Alright. Let's check the speed. See if we got past 63 or 62, whatever it was. This friggin' poor janky ass Typhon. Man. Stop, read. 70 miles an hour. There we go. See, I knew I had a good full pass. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, this is a Facebook marketplace, $150 fine. So for it to do 70 and somewhat holds together and be durable, I'm pretty impressed with that. So yeah, maybe we should go bash this thing, see how it is.